Yeah. Black Moses.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad. Thanks for staying awake with me, man. I know you're tired. I'm going to read you a bedtime story at the end of the show, okay?
Oh, so nice.
Yeah, dude. Well, it'll be all right.
Is it gonna be like I don't know if you watch Family Guy, but remember when Cleveland sent Peter a musical card that you record, and he was getting chased by the cops and all that stuff? Is it gonna be some type of racist bedtime story?
I've got a racist bedtime story I could tell you.
Okay.
I don't know if we're doing it on or off the air, but let's get away from that and talk about presidents, man. How many freaking presidents have I interviewed?
I think 4, right?
I think the only one alive that I need to interview would be Jimmy Carter, unless he's dead.
No, he's still alive.
Excellent, but he's probably busy building houses. That dude, such a cool dude. I think no war under his presidency, if I'm correct. And then after he was done being president, he just went around building houses, man. So I scored the king of all interviews, and here's my interview with Barack Obama. Hello, Mr. President. I'm so honored you agreed to do this interview.
Yes, who's this?
This is White Jesus from the White Jesus Show.
I'm sorry, who'd you say you were?
White Jesus. I do a podcast.
What's up? I am excited.
Excellent, sir. Have you heard anything about the White Jesus Show?
He's so handsome. He's so charming.
Well, I'm flattered, sir. I wish Black Moses was able to join me for the interview.
I am a little hurt that he's not here.
Oh, don't be hurt, sir. He couldn't make the interview, but he sends his warmest regards.
Talk to this brother, will you? I think he can still be saved.
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely, I will. Sir, this is my 4th presidential interview.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Well, I feel very lucky talking to you.
Here we are. I am excited.
Here we are indeed. How have you been spending your time lately?
Counting down the days till my death.
Oh, my. Have you been depressed?
A brighter day will come.
That's the spirit, Mr. President. Stay positive.
Did you get my poke?
A Facebook poke? I don't even think they do that anymore.
I was a little late.
Yes, sir. Probably a few years late. Sir, where are you now?
At a local Waikiki bar.
Ah, your birthplace, Hawaii.
I was actually born on Krypton.
That's really funny, sir.
Sent here by my father, Jor-El, to save the planet Earth.
Okay, you're kind of overdoing it now, sir. I lived on Oahu for 3 years myself when I was in middle school.
We were in goddamn Hawaii.
Yes, sir. It's a beautiful state. What are you up to at the bar?
Trying to get laid.
Sorry, must be a bad connection, Mr. President. Problem with the phone line. So, anyways, you were talking about how you like to read a good book at the Waikiki bar?
Sure, you can have my number, baby.
Is the name of the book you are reading today? Well, President Obama, sir, I understand you are very in love with your wife.
After 13 years of marriage, I found myself to be fully domesticated, soft and helpless.
Oh, what can be so bad, sir?
Leaving dishes in the sink and not making my bed.
Sir, how was your childhood in Hawaii?
I discovered that it didn't make any difference whether you smoked reefer in the white classmate's sparkling new van, or in the dorm room with some brother you'd met down at the gym, or on the beach with a couple of Hawaiian kids who had dropped out of school and now spent most of their time looking for an excuse to brawl.
You smoke weed, yo?
Look, when I was a kid, I inhaled frequently.
Awesome, dude. Oh, is it cool if I call you dude now?
The answer would be no.
Understood. Sir, what do you think about Donald Trump?
World-class asshole.
I thought you might say that. Let's just keep this interview Trump-free. Sir, what is your message to all the white kids who have been protesting for Black Lives Matter?
There are white folks, and then there are ignorant motherfuckers like you.
Oh, geez, sir. Could you please tone down the language? We're a children's show.
I could sure enough curse like Richard Pryor.
I understand, sir, but with this being a children's show and all, we should watch our language.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Of course.
Sir, do you have any questions for me?
Help me understand what it is that makes white people so afraid.
I really don't understand, sir. I don't think white people are afraid.
Tell me we wouldn't be treated different if we was white.
I completely understand what you're saying, sir. I'm trying to create a lot of open dialogue about race issues on the show. I'm trying to educate myself the best I can. Sir, I heard you met Matt Damon?
Matt Damon. I love Matt. He's so handsome.
Yes, sir. He's a good-looking fella.
Damon said he was disappointed in my performance.
Well, sir, I'm sure the same could be said about him and his performance in several crappy movies.
That has to sting a little bit.
Well, if you ask me, sir, that's what Matt Damon has coming to him when he messes with a friend of the show.
He handed me a copy of Peter Pan.
Matt Damon did?
Yes.
Peter Pan?
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan?
Peter Pan.
Interesting. Mr. President, before we go any further, you were the first black president. You broke boundaries. I remember crying the night you were elected. I just wanted to thank you for being that man and handling the job with grace. You're a great man.
Right back at you.
Well, thank you, sir. Mr. President, did you watch the debates?
It's like the Red Wedding.
Really? A Game of Thrones reference? I don't even know about that show, but I do know the reference. You're right, it was a mess. Mr. President, do you know how to make pancakes?
Yes.
How do you mix the pancake batter?
You mix it up quite well.
That's the way to do it, sir. My next question. Sir, what was the last thing that your daughter, Sasha, said to you?
Mr. President, you are so yesterday.
These millennials. I mean, everything is so yesterday. Sir, who are the greatest people on Earth?
The people of Australia.
Really? But you were president of the United States for, like 8 years.
God bless Australia. God bless America.
Alrighty.
Okie doke.
How do you feel about the current political landscape?
For every 2 steps forward, we take 1 step back.
I understand what you mean. Now, I don't think Donald Trump is,
Brilliant.
well, I was going to say racist. He's certainly not brilliant. I think the main thing is that you are so presidential, so proper, like you were born to be president. And now we have our first mentally challenged president right after you. It's a shock to the system.
Unfortunately, it's impossible to know what lies beyond.
Sir, what advice would you give to someone who has their power cut off?
I can stand before you and say with confidence, pay the bills.
Probably a good idea, sir. Mr. President, I understand your schedule is tight. I just have a few more questions.
Okie doke.
Mr. President, can the nation survive the 2020 elections?
Yes, we can.
Can we get past racial divide?
Yes, we can.
Can we get through the coronavirus?
Yes, we can.
Can we become a shining light of peace and harmony in the world?
Yes, we can.
Can we get together and smoke a joint sometime?
Yes, we can.
Excellent. President Obama, before I let you go here, did you know that Yes We Can played backwards says thank you, Satan?
Well, if we
No, really, look, I'll show you. All right, here we go. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And here it is backwards.
You say.
well,
See, I told you. Mr. President, thank you so much for being on the show.
I just have 2 more words to say.
Yes, Mr. President?
Obama out.
Obama, hello? Obama out. That's how my interview ends? Obama out? Mr. President, you still there? Well...